Now this soil mix, you will never find this in any store, no matter where you live. Look how fluffy and light that is. That is perfect for root vegetables. Perfect. Some of the best soils that you can find anywhere are soils that are homemade, DIY homemade soil. Today I'm going to share with you one of the best soil mix that you can possibly prepare to plant your root vegetables in. My name is Marie if you're new here, and this is my container garden in which we grow almost all the fresh produce, fruits, vegetables that we consume here at home. And we continue to find ways of improving and doing things better in the garden. And I share that with you on a daily basis. So please stick around. This one, I have been successful. I have failed at root vegetables. And so I kind of understand, get a better understanding. I keep learning. And as I learn, I share. I'm getting a better understanding as to how to prepare the soil to have a very good yield from my garden. Right here I have 9 grow bags. These are grow bags that I got from my very good friend Hope, and I'm just getting a chance to use them. Now, grow bags, you guys have been encouraging me to use grow bags because they're breathable. They allow water to drain from the soil properly, and so I'm giving them a shot. Thank you again, Hope. Now, I pre-prepare these bags because it would take way too long, and when the sun comes up on me in the garden, the videos aren't the best quality. So I'll make sure to leave a link to these bags in the description if it is that you would, if you're interested in something like this. I'm not affiliated with the company at all. As I said, I got these as a gift from our very good subscriber. So I'm going to prepare the mix. These already have soil in them, as I said, and the soil in these are topsoil mixed with a little bit of horse manure that I have in these bags, and I'm going to prepare the surface soil now. Most of these vegetables produce on the surface that I will be planting with you this morning, and so I'm going to prepare the surface soil and share that with you. These are my seeds that we'll be planting together. All right, I'm gonna show the ingredients to you one at a time and explain why I'm putting each in there. Now, usually I use my soil that I purchased from our farmer, but some of you don't have access to that, so I'm going to demonstrate with soil that most of us have access to. And this is a soil mix that we purchased at the store. I'll be using that this morning just so you have an idea as to what you can use apart from the stuff that you always see me using. This is not what I usually use because this is a bit expensive, but we purchased this to sow some seeds because we were in a hurry to get the garden back up, so I didn't have the chance to sieve my regular dirt and stuff. So that is why you're seeing a pretty bag, so to speak. This is not the norm for me. All right, so that is the topsoil, and usually that as in coconut core, soil, wood chips, things like that to loosen it, along with perlite. The white stuff you're seeing in there is perlite to aerate the soil. Now, I'm going to add some fertilizer to the soil. Bone meal. This is bone meal, and I'll make sure to link what I can in the description for your ease of shopping if you need to find some of these things. This is bone meal, and this is iron, phosphorus, and calcium. Root vegetables love that, so I'm going to add 1 palm of that in there. This is bone meal, and this one is iron nitrogen. Need these to get the plant starting. This is for the green leaves, and without nice healthy leaves, the plants won't be able to collect energy from the sun in order to feed the roots to produce those lovely tubers that we really want. So this is blood meal. And if it is that you have fertilizer like I do in terms of rabbit manure and chicken manure, you can skip this and use that for that purpose. Same high nitrogen fertilizer. About another palm, I'll be adding in there. And these you can use to amend as the plant grows. But of course, I'll take you on that journey with me. Now I'm going to add some coffee grounds. And coffee grounds is just grounded up coffee that I'm going to add for some added nutrients. It's rich in so many nutrients, and it also helps to aerate the soil. You want the soil that you're planting root vegetables to be as light and fluffy as possible so that those roots can burrow down and the tubers can expand. So as much as possible, add things in there that will aerate the soil and make it very light and fluffy. Now, last but not least, I'll be adding some diatomaceous earth, and this is to prevent insects from eating my seeds. You probably plant your stuff and you wonder why it's not growing, why it's not germinating, your seed's not good. Chances are ants or other little insects in your soil, especially if it's untreated soil, they will eat your seeds before they germinate. And so I'm going to add a little diatomaceous earth in there to prevent that from happening, so I have the best chance. If they don't germinate, it's because the seed is not good. Now I'm going to give this a good mix. Combine everything. Now this soil mix, you will never find this in any store. No matter where you live, it will never be as good as the one you make at home, tailored to your particular vegetable that you're planting, or fruit for that matter. You just will never find it. Look how fluffy and light that is. That is perfect for root vegetables. Perfect. All right, so I'm going to top up all of my bags now and then plant out the vegetables, guys. Some of the seeds that I'm just too excited to share them with you. Let me first get this out of the way. Hopefully I made enough. I think I probably will have to make some more. Yeah. Going to finish up with this soil. Guys, that desert rose that is sitting right in front of you, it is just so gorgeous. So beautiful. And Steve repotted it for me. So it's in a nice big pot now. It's looking gorgeous. Love it. Anyway, let me finish up with this soil, fill up the rest of the bags, and then get back to you with the planting. This should be enough now. right, all the bags are now full. So let's start planting some seeds. The exciting part now. Let's get the wheelbarrow out of the way so we have some space to work. All right, so we're planting all root vegetables this morning. All root vegetables. First one I'm going to plant is some carrots. And these carrots, I think I should label the containers. Don't you think, guys? All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to place the package in the container until I grab my labels. So further on, when I'm doing garden updates, I'll be able to tell you exactly which one is in which. So this is cosmic purple carrot, and I'll be planting that one in the first bag. Can't wait. And it's the cooler month now, so carrot should do better. For the carrot containers, I need to cover them as well, so the soil doesn't dry out before the seed germinate, because that's one thing with carrots. The seeds won't germinate if the soil isn't moist. Can't wait to see these grow. Guys, plant. I think Miss Always Fortunate gave me this one a while back, and I had it in the fridge. I store my seeds in the fridge, guys, so they last longer than usual. Right, so then I just, where's my thing? I had my trouble. Right here. I'm just going to sew it around like so. I hope it looks cute when they grow. And these you don't want to cover too deeply. I'm not trying to over sow because I'm not trying to waste my seeds. I'm just gonna sprinkle. Might still have to thin these out, but to ensure that I get some germination, I'm gonna put more than I really need, just so I get a whole pot of carrots. Harvesting these is gonna be so fun because I can just turn the container out on a piece of tarp or something like that, and harvesting will be so easy. What you guys always wanted for me. I'm just gonna leave it there and move on to the next seed. All right, to make it interesting, I'm going to put a carrot, then let me see, a beetroot. This is our local beet. This is the Detroit Red, one of my very favorites to grow. They usually do extremely well. And ever since I started mixing my own soil, adding different stuff, I have been getting better harvest from my beets. And I love that. So I'm gonna put some beets in this one, same way, around in a circle. The beets might germinate way quicker than the carrots, but don't matter. Now beets, one seed will produce several plants. So this one I really don't need to over sow. Let me put the bag right there. This is what the beetroot seeds look like, and one will give you 3-4 plants. So don't need to over sow the beets at all. The thing is, beets will grow in cluster. They like to compete with each other. So don't have to worry about thinning out beets too much. All right. And to keep it interesting, we're going to plant a carrot-like seed next, which is this one right here. This is parsnip. So I'm going to plant parsnip in here. The leaf of the parsnip looks like a mix between turnip and carrot to me. So that's what I'm going to plant next. This is a mixed pack. So let me try and find the parsnip. Hopefully, there it says winter vegetables. So we're going into fall. These thrive in the cooler temperatures. So here in Jamaica, it's kind of hot during the winter, so I'm hoping for the best. Okay, so they're individually labeled parsnips. Let me do that one right in here. These are 5-gallon containers. I don't recall saying that earlier. I think I might plant the entire pack of this. Let me see. Let me see. Usually these fancy packs, the seed packets, God bless the amount of seed in there, are not bad. You can plant some and leave some. That's what the seeds look like. Oops. No, no, no. One blew away. Can't afford to waste these seeds. I think a subscriber from England gave me these ones. Can't afford to waste these seeds at all. I'm not recalling her name now. If you're still watching, madam, please let me know in the comments. Remind me of your name. I remember her name. But thank you so very much. She visited and she took some seeds for me. I'm grateful. Thank you. I always say, give me some seed and some soil rather than a plate of food. Love to plant my own food, guys. Love, love, love it. It gives me so much joy planting what we eat. If you've not started your garden yet, give it a shot. I'm sure, I can assure you, you won't regret it. I've never seen a garden, apart from those who complain about insects and disease and stuff, which we all do. I've never seen a gardener who say I regret starting my garden. I've never seen it. Never. All right, so I need to, the one without a bag is the parsnips. Remind me, guys. I need to sit down a little. Yeah, girl, get it old. All right, so this is the parsnip. Next, I'm going to do some turnips. And these are our local purple top turnips. These grow well in the cooler months as well. So let me, a lot of these seeds that I'm planting now. In my last video sharing what we plant in um August to September, these are seeds that I shared with you. So I am a little late out of the blocks, but hey, better late than never, right? Around in another circle. And the seeds for the turnips are very tiny. These grow fast as well. Tiny little seeds. Going to sprinkle them around in the circle. These I will have to thin out. But to ensure I get good germination, I plant more than I really need to. And just cover them lightly. They grow so fast. I'm going to leave the package there so we remember what we plant. And then another fun seed. I've grown these before, not maybe not the same brand, but rainbow carrots. I've grown them before. They didn't do well, but at least I got an harvest and they were so pretty. For some reason, these clay seeds I don't have a lot of luck with, but I'm still giving it a shot. This is the Fermore's brand, rainbow carrots. I'm going to put these in this one. So hopefully we get some carrots. Hopefully we are emptying out some big grow bags of carrots in a few months. Yes, these grow usually, let me see how much time these take. 60 to 70 days to harvest. So just over 2 months if they germinate. And they take up to 12 days to germinate, 8 to 12 days. So these might take a little while. And as I said, all the carrot containers, I'm going to cover the soil, cardboard or something, to prevent the soil from drying out. All right, that's the rainbow carrot. Moving on. So we also have another fun pack of seeds. This is the colorful mix beets. Now I planted this before and I think I got the orange one from it, or the yellow. It was beautiful. And so giving this one a go again to see if we can get another lovely harvest from it. These don't go deep, so the purpose of turning over the bags, it don't go for beets, mainly carrots, potatoes and stuff like that. But guys, I have been struggling with potatoes. I'm gonna give it a shot again though, not giving up. I'm going to try again come the next potato planting season. I think it's about October thereabout. I'm gonna give it a go again and see if I have better luck. And of course, I'll share it with you. How do I have, what did I plant a while ago? Beets. So we're going to plant 2 more carrots. This is our local Danvers carrot. I'm gonna put that one at the end. Come on, stay there until I get my tags. Um, we have these carrots that I got from Dollar Tree. It's Danvers as well. For some reasons, they don't look the same. Pictures, it might not be the same thing that's on the picture that you get in the package. That will go there, and then in the middle, I'm going to put some um beetroot, Crosby Egyptian beetroot. That's a new one for me. That's the one at the top there. I'm going to put that in the middle right there. All right, so let's go because, whoops, my seed throwing away. I can't afford that. All right, so let me plant these carrots. And lightly cover them as these seeds are so tiny. Cover them deep or they won't germinate because they need light. I don't think carrot need light, but they can't be too deep. They won't germinate if planted too deep. Okay, I need to get in this pack so I can get my beetroot. I'm gonna have to leave this right here so I know which beetroot it is. It is the Crosby's Egyptian. Yes, no. This is carrot, spinach, lettuce, beets. Awesome. I'm gonna have to leave this package right here. So we have beetroot, carrot, turnip, beetroot, carrot. Yeah, that sort of thing. So hopefully when they grow up, they look pretty. Because I always like to plant food, but I like when it looks pretty too. Let me know in the comments who does that as well. Plant the garden for it to look pretty. Edible beauty. Ah, all right, there you go. All right, so I definitely will not be writing up the tags with you. That's just going to be too boring. I don't think I'd sit and watch a gardener write up tags, so that I'll do off camera. But you'll see the tags in the update video, of course, because I'm gonna do it right after I'm done with you out here. But all of the containers are now planted out, all 9 of them. This one should be here, right? All right, so I want to thank you so much for joining me. All the containers are filled and planted out, and I want you to send all the positive vibration over here. I'm excited to try this new grow bag thing. And thank you, Hope, again for these. Appreciate it. I have been told several times to plant in these, but I've just not, well, I wasn't able to purchase them myself at the minute, at the time anyway. So I am grateful for this gift. So thank you. Appreciate you so very much. To my members, thank you so much for the contribution here on this channel. Guys, I appreciate you. For those of you who have been visiting our other channel to support our lifestyle videos, thank you guys. Appreciate you. Please continue to do so. Please like and leave your comments. Please subscribe if you've not already done so. It is absolutely free, and press the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever we post new videos. Please remember to share the videos. That's important to help the channel grow. We appreciate those of you who have been doing so, and for those of you who intend on doing so, thank you. For those of you who watch on your tablets, your TV, your phone, thank you guys so very much. All right, so let's take a look at how they're looking, and I'll definitely bring you updates. Please remember to keep your post notification bell on, so whenever I post updates, you will get those videos. You'll get the prompt on your devices. Thank you again, guys, and take care until we meet again. Usually it's every single day, guys. Take care. Bye bye.